mastering grammar skills. This video series will help you learn the grammar skills. Language is a means of human communication. No other species is gifted with this capacity. Only human beings are gifted with the language acquisition device in Chomsky's words. In Halliday's words, language consists of a number of systems because it's a structured system which consists of phonological system or morphological system, the words or lexical system, or grammatical system, and finally semantic system. And it performs three kinds of function: additional, interpersonal, and textual function. So, grammar for Halliday is nothing but a system of choices available at these three levels: the phonological level, grammatical level, and semantic level. Grammar is the heart of language, the nuts and bolts of the system, and we are going to practice the forms and functions of grammatical units. English language has some 11 kinds of words called parts of speech, which are divided into two broad categories. These are falling open and closed classes of words. So we'll have a view of the open and closed class of words in English. First, the open class of words, they are called open class of words because they admit new entries, and these are nouns, verbs, adjective, adverbs. The noun is nothing but the naming of an object, an activity, or a process, or a concept. Verb is an action word, and adjectives define the attributes of noun. Adverb adds to the meaning of verb. These words are called content words also and admit new entries. And closed class words are articles, noun, preposition, conjunction, interjection, numerals, and particles. These words are also called form words or structure words or grammar words. These are fixed in number and admit no new entry, and generally they do not have dictionary meaning too. So these are some 11 kinds of words or parts of speech in English, and we now take up a detailed discussion about both open class and closed class of words. So nouns are naming words, for example, Jane, Thames, Alps, class, fan, pan, music. And the subtypes of nouns are proper nouns like John, Delhi, Ganges, Himalaya, Park Lane, Hyde Park, and Kew Garden. So all of them are the proper name of a person, place, or thing. The common nouns are bulb, chair, table, and common nouns could be both concrete nouns like pins, bins, tin, and count abstract nouns like difficulties, problems, remarks. Then the non-count concrete nouns are furniture and sugar, gold and butter, and non-count abstract nouns are music and beauty. So these are the subclasses of noun. Now, the grammatical categories affecting the forms of noun, they are here. The first grammatical category These are some of the properties of number. The first grammatical category is number. We now distinguish three main number classes of noun. Singular invariable, so proper noun tame denotes one, and non-count music too denotes one. So they are the examples of singular invariable. Then plural invariable nouns are people, pants, also the personal adjective heads like the blind, and we can have examples of pluralia tantia, like accommodation, fees. They generally occur, or pair of scissors or pair of pants, they generally occur in the plural form, and they are called plural invariable noun. Then variable nouns are noun occurring with singular or plural number. For example, lamb singular, lambs plural, and we have irregular plural like calf, calves, and sometimes there are examples of plural with no S form, example sheep here. Nouns with irregular plural half, halves, foot, feet, child, children, thesis, theses. Similarly, emporium, emporia. These are some of the examples of focus, foci. These are the examples of classical noun. And now, besides the number category, we have the examples of gender categories. So genders of noun, personal male, female noun. So boy will have girl, brother, sister, father, mother, hero, heroine. These are the examples of male and female noun form based upon the gender category. Personal dual gender noun, they can be used both for male and female, male, doctor, artist, singer, servant, teacher, speaker and writer. Common gender nouns, baby, child, they are used for both male and female. Then collective nouns, for example, class, crew, gang, group, staff, team, party, couple. And in the hierarchy of the object, we now find the higher animal noun, for example, bull, cow, dog, bitch, tiger, tigress, bull, cow. Then the lower animal noun, for example, dog, fox, bitch, fox, rhew, buck, rhew, he goat and she goat. So gender is a category that affects the form of verb, and the next category is case. So common case is boy, aunt, but the genitive case is boy's aunt, Burns poem, children's song, ship's name, family support. And the genitive and of construction can be used for inanimate, generally of construction is preferred, and for animate the genitive is preferred. So Nick school and not school of Nick, but front of house, not house's front. These are some of the examples of the use of case noun. The next article and noun enjoy a very special relationship. So singular count noun with the definite article like the tiger, the tall tree, the ball on the ground, and the plural count noun with the definite article like the tiger, the Roman, the rich. Non-count noun with the definite article like the furniture. Non-count nouns with indefinite article. For some furniture, zero article. In spring, to class. At dawn, by bus. Music, meeting. Happiness, sleep. Most of these nouns do not take article, so they are the example of zero article. So article and noun, they enjoy a special relationship. Now we continue with the use of articles and noun references. Specific references: a tiger, two lions, a house, a great artist, a teacher, two sons and a daughter are the example of specific references. Then there are generic references. For example, tiger, which refers to the whole class of tiger. The French, the whole class of French. Then there are example of anaphoric references. He bought a new car but found the engine defective. So for the first time, indefinite article A is used with a new car, but when the reference is repeated in the context, it takes a definite article. This kind of relationship is called anaphora, that means looking backward. And now cataphora is looking forward, and the example is the mud on the pants. So definite article, the mud, refers to something on the pants. Similarly, situational reference, the crowd of people I can see here. So it takes the definite article because somebody is pointing out to the situational reference. So we have another set of articles and noun with a special use, with a special reference. And reference is a semantic relationship between the words and the objects in the world. So the next category of words is verb, and there are two kinds of words and verbs in English. The verbs which have four forms are called regular verbs. These are morphological four forms, and then less than four or more than four forms of verb are called irregular verb. Example: the base form, S form, ing form, past form and ed form. And want is the example here, and like. So want is the base form, wants is the S form. Similarly, like is the base form, likes is the S form, and liking is ing particle or participle form, and past form is wanted for want, and liked for liking or like, and ed form is again liked. Now irregular form has less than four or more than four form, morphological four form of verb. So examples of irregular verbs are cut is the base form, cuts is the S form, cutting is the ing form. But again, cut and cut, there are only three forms, morphological three forms, so we will call it an irregular verb. And speak has more than four forms. Speak is the base form, speaks is the S form, speaking is ing form, and spoke is the past form. Spoken is the ed form or en form. So English language has two kinds of verbs: the regular four forms or irregular less than four or more than four forms. Now, verb form, we continue. The following grammatical category affect the verb form. For example, number, singular number, she wants. Plural number, they want. Person form, I go, you go, but she goes. Then tense form, present, they like it, past, they liked it. Now the next category affecting the form of verb is aspect. So there could be two aspects, either the action is going on or the action is complete. Accordingly, we will have the progressive form, they are doing it. It's called continuous form also. Perfective form is they have done it. The action is complete. Voice forms, either active voice is there, she is doing it, or a passive form can be used, it's being done, depending upon the function, the verb, and perform with the relationship with subject and object. Mood form, so common mood, he helps us, but subjunctive mood, God help us. So subjunctive mood is generally used for wishful thinking. Finite form, go, but non-finite form, to go. So these are the categories affecting the form of verb: the number, person, tense, aspect, voice, mood, finitude and non-finitude. Now, we have covered two major categories of the open class of word, and we'll continue with the rest of the form. Thank you.